Well, we've certainly talked a lot about people behaving badly on planes, from freakouts to fights, even people being duct taped to their seats. But check out what took place on one flight over the weekend. And a group of people, did a sing-along singing Christian hymns. Take a listen.
All I could picture is John Belushi. Remember in Animal House when they're like singing on the stairs and he walks over and just smashes the guitar? That's all I was thinking about the whole time when I saw that guy play the guitar.
First, I want to just address the elephant in the room because people are commenting, why aren't they wearing masks? This is a particular flight. I believe, if you can tell me, the flight, Michael, EasyJet, in Europe, where they did not require masks.
That's what they were concerned about, the masks?
Some people are
yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying COVID isn't important, but in a situation like this, I think this is the only time COVID is second. That's my concern.
Would this bother you?
Yeah. We have an epidemic going on in this country, and Jeff, I got a video, and I meant to send it to you, because you're the only person who would be so mad about it. People are starting to, listen to their phones without earbuds, which is borderline psychotic. You are in an open area just, laughing along to a television show. I'm like, have you lost your mind? And that's one person looking at their phone. I could not imagine this. It's super selfish. Not everybody's going to your destination. Some people might be going to a funeral.
Yeah.
Some people might be going to finalize. Some people don't want to hear that right then. And I think you're really making a decision for the group.
Yeah, your heart's in the right place. I get it, right? It's nothing nefarious going on. But you're right. You just act your part on the plane. That guy was all into it. That guy bothered me how into it he was.
I agree. First of all, I like to bring the room together. So when a plane all gets together, by the way, we're all the guy in the green checkered shirt who's like, what's going on? But here's where I had an issue with it, and I know a lot of people didn't think about this, but because it was singing Christian hymns, I felt like, what if a bunch of Muslims stood up and started singing prayers, or Orthodox Jews, right, started doing the Shema
for the wrong reason, unfortunately.
Exactly, and so. Yeah, it's noisy, but I think the real issue here was sort of like the Christian prayer part of it maybe felt a little bit like forced upon you, when that wouldn't be the same for all religions. So let's just call that out where we should.
I'm glad you did. That's a big double standard.
Yeah, I looked this up on Reddit, and apparently this happened a little bit a while ago when people were talking.
Like a week ago.
Right, they were talking about this. Yeah, I didn't want to say
Well, I didn't want you to make it sound like it was years ago.
It wasn't, but I was trying not to throw our producers under the bus. This is like a new story.
It was April 8th.
Okay, yeah, thank you, statistician Sam. Okay, I forgot what I was going to say.
It just now went viral.
I know.
Okay.
What was your?
Did you forget?
I don't know what we're talking about.
You know what Sam starts on the plane when she's on a plane? She starts when you land. She's the first person to start clapping.
Clap on the
That's
plane,
her.
Sam.
I like to give the love back to the pilot and the flight attendant. So if it's a good landing, I look around. No one cares. I care.
How is that?
I start the clap.
How is that different, though? People don't want to hear you clapping.
Outrageous.
Why don't you walk by the pilot and say, "Hey, good flight"?
But you don't think this is happening? People like that.
Yeah,
no, they don't.
People don't like that. When you've lived in a major city that has public transportation, you don't want any noise. I don't want your music playing. I don't want you clapping. No loud laughing. No talking. No singing. We are in a condensed area, and we don't. I don't.
A little bit of joy to say we landed safely when some don't.
We clearly landed safely because we're all still alive. We don't need to clap to symbolize it.
So if you would have heard me,
do you do that when your car stops?
I knew this was going to start a little fight.
When the brakes work at a stoplight, do you go, "Well done, Toyota"?
And then Tori chimed in, and people start chiming in. You would sit there with your hands in between.
And what if you started clapping and I broke out into religious hymn? How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will no longer clap on a plane.
Do it, Sam.
And no, I'm not going to. And if the pilot asks why no one clapped, I will blame Al Jackson. It's your fault.